we're gonna pull out some member berries for this one, guys. We're gonna pull out a lot of member berries here. Remember last year when Indiana Jones and the Tampon of Destiny was a box office disaster and everybody hated the damn movie and everybody mocked and shamed it because, well, they made Harrison Ford a little bitch and had a woman come in and save him and do absolutely fucking nothing for the plot. And it was another part of the feminization and bastardization of franchises and films. Or how about the Solo movie, Han Solo's origin story, which nobody actually asked for, but Disney decided to do that. And when it was a disaster and everybody hated it and it was a flop, Ron Howard went back and said, no, it's the fans who are wrong. Or I mean, let's go back to like 2020 and Charlie's Angels, the reboot that was, all about women empowerment. At least with like the shitty one that came out like the early 2000s, I think. At least at the time, those were like the hot women for men to stare at. Like, okay, cool, got it. We'll just stare at the tits and pretend they're not talking. But the 2020 version was an absolute feminization flop. Or how about the Buzz Lightyear movie where they had to make everybody gay and everybody had to be kissing and doing all sorts of gay shit because modern audiences that didn't exist. Another director blaming the fans for not being a success. Well, now we're back to The Flash. We're back to The Flash again. The disaster with Ezra Miller. The guy who, well, it would seem like he kidnapped little girls to groom them into his own way and was fighting with people and punching women in the streets. Well, Andy Muschietti doesn't blame Ezra Miller or the fact that it was not that great of a movie. No, it's the fans who are wrong. This seems to be a trend in Hollywood. When everything goes wrong because they don't listen to the fans, they forget who the real audience is, and everything falls and burns around them. It's not them who's wrong. It's the kids. It's the fans. So yeah, what did he say? A lot of people did not see it, but you know how things are these days. People don't go see things, but they like to talk shit about it, and they like to jump on the bandwagons. Moana and Deadpool were $1 billion success. I think the only people I heard talking shit about it were the ones who were upset that they were making fun of the trans Jenga weirdos. But I bet they still paid to go see it. With that, Muschietti joins what seems to be a growing chorus of directors and actors blaming the audience for not showing up to their movies. Make movies people want to see. Don't make your fucking modern audience bullshit. Don't tell us your plot is the most diverse in history. Tell us you made a good fucking movie. That's all we've ever wanted. We don't want some like literary masterpiece and philosophical agendas. We want to be entertained. We want gladiator battles in the streets. We want to see people fighting to the death and asking if we're entertained. But it's my philosophical standpoint that we have to do this for modern audiences. We don't fucking care. While there could be other factors in the box office failure of The Flash specifically, it's another example of filmmakers being at odds with moviegoers. Absolutely. Like I said, like I just quoted at the beginning of this. Indiana Jones, Charlie's Angels, Buzz Lightyear. I mean, I think even Jennifer's Body, which, back when Megan Fox was actually kind of hot, back before all the weird shit. Like, you would expect that one to do better, but again, you can't win them all. Some of them are just bad. The Flash had an uphill struggle even before it got verified box office bomb. The WGA strike hindered... Oh, I forgot that's when the strike was going on. Yeah, the Writers Guild strike. Yeah, those morons. Whatever. Hollywood gets what it deserves at this point. I'll laugh at them. Since the late night talk shows were shuttered, Michael Keaton returning as Batman was unavailable to do press. Anyways, as he was busy shooting Beetlejuice, the movie star wasn't even an option as Ezra Miller's long history of troubling behavior was becoming increasingly impossible to ignore. Yes, like I said, it would appear that he was kidnapping kids and beating women in the streets. He also did no jail time for any of that. It's almost like, those rich elitists that they complain about, they are them. Muschietti admitted as much, saying the playlist, of course, we had a publicity crisis with Ezra Miller. That is undeniable, and I'm not questioning that. Well, then why are you blaming the fans? If you know that was the problem, why are you blaming the fans? Other reasons why The Flash may have fizzled included early reports of the movie having bad CGI, a aversion to another multiverse story, and superhero fatigue. Again, if we had superhero fatigue, Deadpool and Wolverine would have flopped. It didn't. It's just bad writing. It's shitty characters. It's shitty race swap. It's shitty DEI injection. Another potential factor was that the knowledge of the DC expanded universe was coming to an end, an audience feeling no need to invest in a universe with no future. Well, it didn't have a start, it didn't have a middle, and it didn't have a future. No one fucking cared. But they go on with James Gunn and Peter Safran, determined to take DC Studios in a new direction. Moviegoers knew that even if the movie was, as James Gunn put it, probably one of the greatest superhero movies ever made and unbelievably good, there wouldn't be a sequel. Yes, and James Gunn isn't honestly that good of a director. He's had some okay stuff, but he's not that great. And I even say his Superman movie's better than the Snyderverse Superman movie. Like, which was weird because I got hate comments. You just like Snyder better. Bro, I said I like James Gunn's Superman. People are fucking retarded. And they still wouldn't go watch The Flash. But here's the real point. If Muschietti wanted to point fingers, he could have attributed the film's failures to other factors. Although blaming the the Writers Guild, Warner Brothers, and Ezra Miller could all have personal and professional consequences, James Gunn and Peter Safran supposedly talked Muschietti into directing Batman the Brave and the Bold for the DCU. And it's in his best sessions to remain in the good graces. Yeah, so pretty much, you're going to suck the film studio's dick, and you're going to like it, and you're not going to talk shit about how bad or small it is. That's exactly what it is. It's everybody wants to suck the dick of these corporations so that they can get paid and shit all over everybody else, and they're just going to complain about everybody else. Because like we've seen over the last decade, it doesn't matter how much money a film loses. All that matters is that you say the right words to the studio. Kind of like why the movies are flopping and nobody wants to go see them. Why all these companies are reporting billion-dollar losses. Why all the stanky stocks are stonking. All the stocks are dropping. They're all in the fucking gutter at this point. But here we go. In 2019, Oscar-winning director Ron Howard blamed aggressive trolling for Solo, a Star Wars story, underperforming at the box office. It was especially noticeable in several algorithms such as Metacritic or Rotten Tomatoes. He said, "I didn't take it personally." But you did, because you blamed the fans. And you've even gone back to say it's the fans' fault. They're just hopping on bandwagons. Variety reported in 2021 that the legendary director Ridley Scott blamed millennials and their addiction to cell phones for the reason The Last Duel flopped. Damn kids. The millennials do not ever want to be taught anything unless you were told it on a cell phone. We don't want to be taught by movies. Movies are supposed to entertain, you fucking retard. Holy shit, you're not supposed to teach us the movies. You're not. You're supposed to tell us a story that's entertaining. This is the exact fucking problem. They don't want to write entertainment. They want to push a fucking message, which is why all their goddamn movies are flopping. Holy fuck. It's so damn repetitive. Like, every time I cover a movie, it's like, can you just stop putting messages in movies? Can you just make entertainment? And they're like, no. But that's it for this video, guys. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this one out. Until the next one, guys, be easy like sleazy. Are you tired of that boring, bland coffee? The generic shill coffee? The generic no-name coffee? Well, check this out. We have the Dragon's Treasure tea today. Now, here at the Dragon's Treasure, you will find teas for everybody's taste. Everything you could possibly imagine, including soaps. That's right, you know you stink at the end of the day, so make sure you check out those soaps. They're actually pretty nice. I would recommend them, especially for your convention goers. This is something you desperately need. But wait, there's more. We have the Dragon's Treasure coffee. Now, this isn't your normal dropship coffee here. This is the Dragon Treasure Special. Here we have a beautiful blend of different coffees to fulfill all your taste bud needs. But wait, there's even more. Use the promo code Sleazy Society and get a 10% discount on your order. That's right, guys. Be like me. Be a good Jew. Get a nice little discount while you're at it. Shop at the Dragon's Treasure. And did I mention that every bag of tea comes with a hot waifu sticker on it? Save those, collect them, trade them. I don't care what you do with them, but just buy the Dragon's Treasure tea.